Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Attack on Titan. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 15 of season 3 of Attack on Titan. And I had my little break. I had to go collect myself. I immediately went into my husband's office and I said, I think they just killed off my favorite character. And then my eyes welled up with tears and I just stared at the ceiling for a while and kind of like tried to let it dry and didn't talk. And then I like leaned back down and was just like, I don't think I'm ready to watch this next episode quite yet. So went and got a little snacky poo, had a little chocolate nosh because it's the one thing that just seems to brighten the day when you're sad. Yeah. And my puppy. Yeah. I found my ways to cope. I don't know if he's actually dead. I feel like he might be maybe mortally wounded. He might survive completely fine. He was able to move his consciousness to his body. How do we do that? So maybe they blow his head off and they're like, we got him, and then he's just like bloop 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 and heals back and whatever. That was wild. I didn't know that they could do that, first of all, and then Reiner is just built differently. He really is. So I don't know if they really did kill him off. I feel like, not that I want to say that it's anticlimactic, but I feel like there needs to be more happening than just him and Eren discovering that, how to use his hardening abilities to make some Titan, I guess, Titan knuckles? I don't know. They're not quite the knuckles. They're just like plates. They're like Titan phalange plates. There we go. But, we have a new weapon that can penetrate Reiner's armor. So, that's great if it wasn't on a character that I deeply cared for. I mean, I'd be way more devastated if Armin died. I'd be way more devastated if Mikasa died. I'd be way more devastated if Eren died, if Erwin died, if Levi died. Jean, Connie, Sasha, I think Marlo, his days might be numbered, unfortunately, but I'd be way more devastated if those people died. Hanji, my goodness. But I would still be so incredibly heartbroken and sad. I think I'd get over it a lot quicker, but only because of the betrayal. But I don't think that that's necessarily something that happened. So I'm not going to concentrate on that too much. But now we are in Shiganshina. So I was very confused. I still get slightly confused as to when you have the U-shaped of Shiganshina and then the wall that that was the, oh gosh. Okay. So if Eren snuck out, went around, and then he went over the wall, he could go back to Trost, whatever. But so the U-shape is on the outside of the wall, ish. Then there's the wall, and then they're inside between Wall Maria and Wall Rose. Sometimes it's very confusing to me where that U is, because I feel like that should be on the inside, and then the wall should just be going across. Either way, I was kind of confused really as to where everyone was at, but they're trying to kill the horses. They're trying to stop them from being able to leave, and then kind of kill them with a battle of attrition. Somebody's been watching Frieren. Anyway, I think that that's a great plan if you're Titans, but it seems like this is just the first onslaught. And you have a whole nother row of Titans that are kind of waiting in the wings. And Levi is on his way to try to kill the Beast Titan, which I do not think is going to happen anytime soon. But I'm sitting there thinking about when does it happen that Mikasa attacks Levi on the roof and the whole thing with Eren. So I think there's a lot more drama that still needs to go down. And then I think if Reiner is severely injured or killed, we're going to see the Colossal Titan and Berthold come out. So there's a lot going on. My afterthoughts are always much longer than the beginning because I'm dying to get into the episode. So if you really want to know where my thoughts were after the last episode, go watch the end of that. And then I'm sure it'll all be regurgitated at the end of this one if you so wish to listen. So guys... With that mental image in your head, let's go. Yeah, I really am paying attention, like, massively to this beginning now. Levi with the slow-mo, coffee grinder, shock and awe. Yeah, I got Shohei Ohtani here. I'm only saying that because the World Series just happened and Shohei Ohtani's the best baseball player ever. My God. He does everything. He can pitch. He can hit. He steals bases. What can't he do? Maybe kill Titans. I don't know. And the basement! You guys are gonna just hear me yell the basement every single time they show that picture. Descent into the basement? I thirst for hot Titans, but I thirst for the basement more, I think.
They're trying to plug up the hole with that boulder? That's insane. They're gambling everything.
They were just watching when that happened.
Should we really let him plug it?
Yeah, we should. 5 years we searched for a lead like this. Now we finally found it.
Oh, they were trying to find the coordinate.
Bertolt? Sorry, but what were you talking about?
Oh, God.
You're gonna step in with your Titan?
Oh, Marco.
Look, there are more Titans coming! Let's go!
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think you convinced him. Obviously not.
Right
I don't want to see this.
What are you doing? Somebody help! Annie, you gotta help me!
You shitheads. What the hell?
Take off Marco's ODM gear!
To make him to where he can get eaten.
Seems to me you're becoming sympathetic towards the enemy.
Why are
you
they
want
the
to convince
enemy,
me
though?
I'm wrong, and now's the time to do it. Think of your father. He's waiting for you to come home.
Okay, so she didn't eat her dad.
What are you doing, Annie? I thought we were comrades. Please, don't kill me.
Marco
did well,
didn't deserve this.
This is what makes us warriors.
Screw you and being a warrior.
Why do this? Why are you in such a hurry to kill me? Why? Why is Marco being devoured?
Because you have a split personality, buddy.
I'm sure Annie's doing fine. She certainly isn't getting tortured. Calm down and consider how unlikely that sounds.
Who are you, sir?
I thought that all three of us came to an agreement. Did I go to all that trouble for nothing? We can fight again if you want to. That said, the next time that you lose to me, I'll make you give up your armor to another warrior.
Oh, damn.
We have one objective. Recover the coordinate. Do that, and we can bring this cursed history to an end.
Cursed history? What does that mean?
You're right. This needs to end.
What needs to end? Wait, why do they need the coordinate?
Enemy forces are approaching. They're at the foot of the mountain.
War Chief Zeke? I know
I
that they
told
want
you
the
this
coordinate, but
plenty.
I don't understand for what.
You and I'll be in separate positions. So try thinking on your own for once, alright?
Okay, they weren't in the same hole. I thought they were.
You're supposed to have the most powerful ability out of all of us. But you never use it unless you're told. Honestly, I never saw you as reliable.
Oh, jeez.
I know
Really? We're
that
gonna
too.
say that?
Not until today.
So his ability isn't just being large. It also has something to do with the heat release, right?
And he's pretty cold. But save her from a dungeon and she just might see you with new eyes. She might mistake you for a knight.
Wow.
Oh, and as for Krista, We're gonna save her no matter what. That's the promise we made Emir.
Okay. Where is Emir?
I'll see ya. Don't let me down, okay?
I've got your back.
That's what I said it was. They were on opposite sides of the wall. Oh, man.
We blew that bastard's head off!
The armored titan just bit the dust!
Don't cheer too quickly.
We pulled it off. You were
Get
a
his
serious
body
pain in
out of
the ass
there.
for us. Serves you right, you scumbag.
I feel like his consciousness moved. I think his consciousness moved to his body.
What the hell are you crying for?
It was their friend. I felt the same way too.
This isn't over! We'll hit him with another volley just to be sure!
Thank you, Hanji, even though I don't want him to be dead. Yeah, you guys celebrated too quickly.
What's that?
It's a call for help. That was the signal.
That's the signal.
Oh, he was in there. Oh, we just gonna be chucking titans in barrels?
Use your thunder spears! If we want him dead, we'll have to destroy his whole body!
Hachi,
Aim it-
wait!
aim it at
we
the-
need to
the-
fall
the
back
barrel.
for now! See that barrel? I'm sure Bertolt's inside!
Smart, Armin. I mean, can you
No.
shoot your spear
Even
and
at this
kill
distance.
Berthold?
We'll all be caught in the blast!
I mean, that does make him incredibly powerful.
Reiner!
Oh.
Are you? No way. He's still alive.
Yeah, his
He
consciousness
must have
moved.
transferred his consciousness throughout his entire nervous system.
Oh, Reiner, you're so smart. And he did it twice.
You're gonna have to move just a little bit. And if you can't, then I'm sorry. Prepare for the worst.
Oh, because if he becomes a colossal,
I'm
he's gonna
ending
hurt
this
him.
war.
I would love to know how. Will they leave humanity alone if they get the coordinate? I don't think so.
Hold on!
What? Why?
This is the only chance we'll get to negotiate!
Yeah. 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 Oh my gosh, Armin.
Stop, Bertolt! Just wait a minute!
Oh, Armin.
Armin, what are you trying to achieve?
Peace.
We don't have to fight! Let's talk this over!
I feel like Berthold's reasonable when it comes to stuff.
We only want two simple things! Eren Yeager and the death of everyone in the walls!
That's it? Wow.
That's a real shame, Bertolt! See, I was hoping I'd finally get to stop hearing Annie scream!
Oh.
Fine by me!
Whoa.
Let
Yeah,
them feed
they-
Annie
they
to the
figured it
pigs!
out.
If they actually have her, that is! What's the rush, Armin? Didn't you want to talk?
Oh, Armin.
Bet you thought that by bringing up Annie, you could make me lose my cool like last time, and that you could trick me into letting my guard down.
You did for a split second.
Stay back, Eren. Your chances of beating him are damn slim.
Yeah.
This isn't your fight yet.
Not yet.
Shit! Armin, why?
Because Armin wants to try.
You're scared out of your mind, aren't you?
Why wouldn't he be?
If you knew that much, then why are you talking to me in the first place?
Valid question.
Because I needed to know if when I faced all of you this time, I'd start crying and beg you to put me out of my misery again. It seems like I'm fine now.
Oh, he's changed.
You'll always be my dear comrades, right up until I've killed you.
Good grief.
None of you did anything wrong. I know
Why
you
did they
aren't
have to
devils.
die?
Even so, you can't be permitted to live.
Why?
That's just how it is.
Because oh. Okay. Oh my god.
Don't do it! We can't chase him!
That just made me break out into a sweat.
Our best bet is to take Rhina hostage and fight Bertolt with our blades.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but from the look of him, it seemed like he had a plan.
Yeah, for sure.
And not only that, he seemed more determined than before.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like an entirely different person.
He's changed.
Hurry! The armored titan is weak! We just have to finish him!
Oh, you all better... You guys might as well be wearing red shirts. Oh, goodness.
I'm not scared at all for once. And I see everything clearly. No one's in the wrong here. There was nothing to be done.
But why do you have to kill humanity?
Because this world is just that cruel.
He's going up! Don't tell me!
But if he transforms, he'll kill Rhina too!
We need to get out of here!
Oh my god. Could Aaron have protected them by, like, encasing them in armor? Oh, Bertolt. Oh my god, the raging guitar right here that we can't play on the internet is amazing.
Are you guys alive?
Hell if I know! Are you?
I'm fine. Hanging in there.
Okay, Sasha's okay. How's Hanji?
They were right underneath the blast zone.
Are you saying
Hanji's gone?
the only ones who survived are the 6 of us?
Oh my god. Maybe they got underneath of Reiner? And it protected them?
Oh no.
Wow.
Armin, what do we do now? We can't just wait to get flattened by burning houses!
Yeah. Let's go,
Hey.
Armin.
You're in command now, Armin. We'll follow you to the end.
To beat the Colossal Titan in a battle of attrition as planned, we have to keep our distance.
That was the plan, but think. He'll spread that fire to the houses past the gate.
This animation's cracking me up.
And we won't get help! We have to do it with the people we have here!
That's right. Oh god. The episode's gonna end. It's gonna kill me.
Hey, Armin! Your orders? Come on!
Yeah,
shall
let's
we
go!
do?
Chop chop! Come on, Armin, you got this!
Your plan's working so far. What will you do next?
Itch in his ear. That's how he thinks. Just... Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. I was pretty sure that Reiner had moved his consciousness to his body. Hanji Squad. I don't know. I was hoping that they could have taken refuge underneath of Reiner. It seems like he was like in different positions. Like he had done his roar and fell over, and then he was sitting up again, and then he was falling back. So like I don't really know what position his body was in. I know it wasn't incredibly clear in the OVA, and episode 6, I think, could have been 7 of last season, season 2. But like they killed Marco. They killed him. I don't even know where to go from here. I'm like so upset with Reiner and Bertolt from what they started in Shiganshina, what they did in season 2, what they're doing now, what they did to Marco. And I still don't even know why. Like, why can't humanity exist? Like, why do they all have to die? There's 2 things that you guys have to do. Give up Aaron and die. Why? Well, we did get War Chief Zeke, so that's who's inside of the Beast Titan. It's funny that I was talking about how proud I was of Armin and like his character progression and how he's changed. And I feel bad for Reiner because of like how he dissociates from what he's doing to humanity and how he genuinely has an issue with it so much that he has to like lock that away. And then you see it kind of rear its ugly head when, he's like, why is Marco being devoured? And, Bertolt has become something different. It's so funny, all the names you give Bertolt in the comments. The best one is birth control. Every time I see that, I crack up laughing. Somebody said, what was the other one? It was like Bottle Bolt and like Bumble something. Like everyone has like a funny name for Bertolt, which I don't think it's a hard name. Of all the names on the show, I'm like, that one's easy. Reiner, Rhina, why not? Ymir, Ymir, Yimmer, Yimmer. Yeah, he's changed. He's different. He's definitely been sufficiently radicalized by a war chief Zeke. I'm really hoping Hanji's squad was able to protect themselves. I don't think Hanji is gonna go out like that. At least I don't know. And I didn't understand when Reiner was like saying like, oh, Bertolt, you have like the strongest power out of all of us. I was like, just to become big. But the explosion that happens when he does change and transform is so devastating that like, it's like a nuke going off. Well, maybe not a nuke, but definitely like a bomb, like a big one. I'm sad about Bertolt. And I know that Armin tried to manipulate him again with Annie and him saying like, fine by me. And it like zooms away. It's like, oop, that didn't work. That just shows that like he kind of is just done. And I think he also knows that like if they wipe out humanity and they get the coordinate that he's going to see Annie again. But if he doesn't, he probably never will. So, might as well risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, man, Reiner's good. I hate that. And then to like see him like still attached to the Titan, like it still is, it's not even healing. I mean, he could still probably lock into that Titan and do stuff, even if he's destroyed. Man, who really got the better power? I have no idea. Powder. Anyway. Okay, so now we have the Colossal that we have to deal with. We're down a lot of people. I agree. You have to stop them. The animation that they've been using to show the other side of the wall in battle plans, like I get that it is so expensive to animate this. I'm not making fun of it in the sense of like, that's stupid. It's just, it's got a touch of humor to it that just makes me giggle, especially like seeing like the Colossal Titan just be like, fire. And it's just funny to me, but not in a bad way. It alleviated kind of a tense moment, but it was nice to like see like Zeke actually speaking, seeing his face, seeing his demeanor. Like he pretty much is just like, no, we're not doing that. Do you want to go again? And like we have one job to do. This is the job. We're going to end the war. And I'm kind of like, and do what? Like, why is killing humanity ending the war? Like, what is humanity doing to you? And I guess that's my question, is that like, they're not like invading. They're not like, I don't know if the attacks are in retaliation to something else, like stolen power, or I don't know what to do with that information. And I still don't know why they want to kill everybody. Like, why can't you live in peace? Of course, I'm like the person that like doesn't understand why we can't all just get along and live in peace and embrace each other's differences and think of them as good things and unique things. And, it's, I think the one argument that a lot of people have been having with me is that when Keith wanted to be special and then he realized he wasn't special, and I was like, everybody's special. It's just the thing with being special is that it's unique to an individual. You don't get to determine what's special about somebody. Somebody else, I get to determine what is special to me and about me. And you might think that there's things that are special about me, but like to me, like that's a very personal thing. And it's the thing that you love the most about yourself is the thing that is the most special. So you are special, you are different. And I'm not like saying like everyone's a snowflake. and everyone is unique in their own way, but everyone has something about them that is important and special to themselves. And you do have to think of yourself first and then everybody else. But, you know, I definitely am somebody who embraces people's uniqueness and unique cultures and unique lifestyles because it is different than mine and it makes me curious instead of afraid. And I think that that is the response of like fear when you let it drive you. Then you don't want to include things. And that's just me talking about the world in general. I don't think it really has anything to do with Attack on Titan. It might not. I have no idea. But I do want to find out like why they hate humanity so much and what did we do? I don't even want to be like, we didn't even do anything. I don't know. Maybe we did. This show's so amazing. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I'm getting emotional over Marco. I'm getting emotional over Reiner. Getting emotional over Armin. I'm just emotional. And I love it. And it definitely makes me feel things. And I enjoy it immensely. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 2 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? It's amazing the animation that they're able to do with the Titans. And it's funny because I see a lot of like the ODM scenes where they're just flying through the air and it just like looks like they're moving, but like the character itself isn't moving. It's just the background. And so like I see ways that they're like trying to save money on animation so they can really animate the Titans. But the animation that like the hand-drawn stuff for like the map and like showing like paths to travel and all that, it cracks me up. Especially the past 2 episodes of what that's looked like. And like, I understand why that's there, but like, did you guys chuckle too? Because I just think that was just so hilarious. It was just so funny. How'd you feel about finding out the complete truth about how Marco died? Which I'm pretty sure we could have put that together after, you know, we see Reiner just being like, wait, why is Marco being devoured? It's because you killed him. Took his ODM gear so he couldn't escape and you killed him. And then you had to watch him be eaten alive. Son of a bitch. All right, guys. I am not going to watch another episode today, but I need a break. I need a break. I could feel myself sweating still from this episode. Like I felt sweat form on my back. I was like, uh-oh. It is so good. I can't wait for the next one. We both have to wait. So in the meantime, I'll see ya.